I don't know if he's already gone to one name status. I'd not heard his last name until just a second ago when he told me that it was Skyler Ellis. And so, Skyler, good morning to you. Very glad to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Let me look at your hat, first of all. Who you got signed to?
Gary Bailey.
All right, so you're a motocross guy, too?
Yeah.
A little Renaissance man.
Yeah.
So, all right, now be careful, man. You can break fingers on motorcycles.
Yeah.
You realize that, right?
Yeah, I definitely, I don't ride as much as I used to do. But
All right. Tell me a little bit about Skyler. How in the world did you get picked out of the crowd and get up on stage with the living legend?
Well, I knew he was coming to town, and my great aunt actually got us tickets. So I had my guitar with me, and I went downtown and sat outside the stage door all day long for 4.5 hours in the rain.
Knowing that his people were seeing you if nobody else was.
Right, yeah. I mean, the tour bus was I was right next to the tour bus and everything.
And they can see out those darkened windows.
Right, I knew everyone that was going to be there. I was going to be able to see me, like security guards were out there. Like, what is, this kid really wants to see Buddy Guy.
Yeah.
So, I guess word got around the building and everyone started talking to the, his manager or whatever. And I don't know if his manager was there. I don't really know.
If it gets to Buddy, he is a very easy to get along with fellow.
Right. Yeah. I mean, he got there at about 7:40 at the least, and I was like, "Hey, Buddy," and we walked in together, and we went backstage into his dressing room, and he signed my guitar that I had with me. And
that would have been enough for most. Yeah,
definitely. I was like, I just got to meet Buddy Guy,
Yeah.
It's going crazy, and just went back to my seat, and went about my business and watched the show, and it was a great show,
Not texting, not bothering people.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you.
Right. Yeah, and it was an awesome show. I was really impressed.
All right. So then you did not discuss beforehand you coming up?
No, I really didn't say more than 30 words to him, and then yeah.
How did he do it?
Basically, called me up on stage.
Yeah.
So it was obvious, pretty much to me anyway, that it was going to be the last song or jam or whatever of the night. And he called me up on stage. He started talking about what happened, and he was like, "I met this young man over there. He was outside."
Oh, you thought you were going to get a shout out,
Yeah, I was like, maybe he's talking about someone else that's here. And then he started talking about waiting in the rain with my guitar and stuff, and I was like, yeah.
Jukebox hero.
I was like, no one else did that. That was me. And so he said, I was like, yeah, cool. Thanks for shouting me out. And then he was like, if you're still here, I'd like you to come up on stage and play with me. And so.
How fast could you move?
Right, yeah. I was sitting at right where the rail is at one of the balcony seats. And so
you leaped off the balcony?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that could have been a better entrance, but so I kind of, not right at the balcony where you could jump off, but the row behind that, I jumped off the rail, went into the aisle, ran down the steps.
Made sure he saw you coming.
Yeah, I jumped down the steps and ran all the way down there.
Breathless now.
Yeah, I really tried not to freak out too much because I was like, well, you got to play in a second, so it's all, it's just normal playing.
Yeah, you don't want to geek out too bad. He'd be thinking, man, I did the wrong thing.
Right. Yeah, no, I ran down the steps and got into the lobby area, and they were like, the security guards were like, there's no running, and I was like, no, this is
you don't
special.
Understand.
this you don't understand. This is special.
I'm on a mission
business.
from God.
Yeah.
He's right up there. He's wearing polka.
I'm on a mission to God.
Yeah.
And so I mean, I just ran all the way down to the stage, and one of the security guards at the stage was like, nope, you're not getting up there. And one of the ladies down there was like, it's okay, it's him. So I ran up on
the chosen
stage.
one.
Yeah.
That's Neo.
Exactly. I ran up on stage and went up to him, and I was like, what now, And one of his roadies or guitar tech or whatever, he was like, hey, come here.
Guitar tech.
Yeah, and so he handed me one of Buddy's guitars, and I got to play Buddy's guitar.
What was it?
It was
curiosity.
It was one of his Stratocasters. It was, one of his normal white on white.
Yeah,
with
he's
maybe
big into white on white. He
Right.
wears polka dots.
Right.
He can get away with it.
Yeah.
Not many people can. Don't try it, Marlon. But he can, and he always has. He also was way into crowd mixing before wireless guitars, wireless mics. He just got very long chords. Don't know if you've ever had a chance to see the movie Festival Express. It is right after